Hello guys, so if you have a camera and you want to back up your old photos, physical ones black and white, or just any photos to your PC, this is a method that I would recommend. So first of all, I would like to show you my folder structure. So we have old albums as the root directory, and then we have sub albums. So these are albums, for example 001, in which you should get a sticker and like write on it 001, stick it on your album, and then you will understand from which these photos are coming from. And then under each album folder you have raw and edited. So raw is basically the file format in which you can edit and tweak more things. It's like you can tweak the ingredients of a cake and not try to edit or change the cake after it got baked. So that's basically what you will be shooting at raw format. Now after we have edited all the photos, we will then drag it to the edited section. So in essence, we will have one picture and we will take both from the front and the back, because sometimes you have like something is written on the back of the photo, right? So we'll have a folder for both front and back, and this is going to be the process of the whole video. Now if you understand camera basics, you can skip this one. So we have three main things in a camera. We have ISO, which is we amplify the light of the sensor. So when we amplify, we add digitally light. When we do that, we make also noise. And noise, it's like when you close your eyes and you see like colored dots. It's the same thing for the picture. Now you have also aperture. Aperture is how wide your sensor is. So if you set a low aperture, it means you get more light, so you can like focus on something very small and blur the background, but we don't want that, right? Because we want to focus on the whole picture. So we want a high aperture. So the sensor will be not as wide, we will get less light, but we'll focus on more things. And then we have shutter speed. So shutter speed is the amount of time you give for your sensor to get light. The more time you get, the more light you can get, and the less ISO you have. But for this, you need a tripod. You can use this method if you don't have a tripod. You put your elbows on the table, and that's it. You add more surface area for your stability. And because if you move, the picture will be blurry. Alright, so you get your albums and you pick picture by picture, and you take a photo of them from the front and the back, but I recommend to have a direct light that looks directly into your picture, since you will have more light as well, and then you can use less ISO. The issue is with this method of like capturing that with your camera is that you have some angles, and you need to make sure the image is flat, but we can fix that in the edit. And sometimes there is also glare, which is harder to fix in the edit, so that's like the downside of capturing this with a camera. Alright, so after you have taken the pictures of all of your photos, I'm going to use Darktable for the editing software. Now it's a free software, so you can go ahead and follow right through. But the same principles apply for any editing software. So I've added the album in which I want to edit the pictures. Let's go into an example. So we want to edit a couple of things. First of all, we want to edit the exposure. Thankfully, we can edit the exposure with an automatic mode. I just press the button and it sets it in a very fair tone. Now, specifically in Darktable, I'm going to use color calibration, but usually it's white balance. So when you see the picture is reddish, yellowish, we can edit that and we can make it look black and white. I just press here, and this is it. All right, so after we added those changes, those two changes, we can go ahead and apply for all of the other pictures. All right, since we have taken pictures of photos that are not flat, we then will need to fix this, the perspective. So I use the rotate and perspective module. I draw lines on which there should be straight lines. Then I press on this, which fixes the horizontal and vertical perspective, and this is it. Now we should crop it as well. And there you go. We have a picture here that looks pretty alright. The picture itself is low quality, but everything else is completely fine. Now we just need to export it. So I have exported all of the edited ones, and I'm going to now sort them, organize them. Alright, so it took me some time, but I've managed to rename all the photos to their necessary name. So like I have 194 front and then back. And now I'm just going to sort them into folders, and that's pretty much it. Alrighty then, so I have put all the photos in their corresponding folders. I'm just gonna grab these into here, and I'm going to create the colored one. And that's it. So everything is very clearly sorted, right? You have the old albums, you're going to specific album, you're going to edited, then you have black and white or colored, which I'll do later. But this is it for just grabbing your old photos and saving them on your computer and having them in the correct order, at least the logical one for me. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or if you have anything to point out for me to do better, I would like to hear that. Thank you. Bye bye.